Pro, thank you. A man wanted in a deadly hit and run is in custody. He's accused of hitting and killing a Greenville County teacher.
Our Kylie Jones is joining us live outside the detention center now with the latest. Kylie.
Destiny, Nigel, good morning. And that man is behind bars here at the detention center. He's expected to face a judge in just a few hours this morning for a bond hearing. Troopers arrested Montavious McMorris yesterday. He's charged with hit and run with death, reckless homicide, and several other charges. According to troopers, he was driving without a valid license when the hit and run happened. Troopers say 33-year-old Carly Sukup was hit and killed while riding her bike along the Swamp Rabbit Trail. They say she was in a crosswalk on Sulphur Springs Road when she was hit by a truck. Sukup also worked in Greenville County teaching 5th grade at Mitchell Road Elementary School. And we will be in court in just a little while this morning, bringing you updates throughout the day. Destiny and Nigel.
All right, thank you for that, Kylie. Happening soon, that highly anticipated meeting between President Joe Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin is happening. Both are arriving in Geneva at any moment now.
Now, we are expecting a special report from NBC to begin when the presidents meet. We'll bring you that live when it starts. For now, let's go to our Jared Hill in our exclusive Washington bureau with a look at some of the expectations and how these talks will go.
Nigel and Destiny, there's some pretty high stakes in this meeting with President Biden and Russian President Putin, but the White House is making an effort to lower expectations. The two are meeting at a Swiss villa, and the White House says that the fundamental goal is to lay down U.S. priorities and concerns. Logistically, the White House says Presidents Biden and Putin won't ever be alone together. The Secretary of State, in addition to interpreters, will be part of the first meeting, then a slightly larger group. The president is walking into this prepared to confront Putin on issues like election interference, Ukraine, and ransomware attacks on U.S. supply chain, which the White House has linked to Russian hackers. But the administration isn't expecting any specific deliverables or agreements to come out of this.
I'm going to make clear to President Putin that there are areas where we can cooperate if he chooses. And if he chooses not to cooperate, then we will respond.
Now, there's not going to be a joint news conference after this, which is something we would often see with world leaders when they meet. The White House making an effort not even to appear to elevate Putin's status. Instead, he's going to give a press conference first, and then President Biden. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill for WYFF News 4.
And NBC News has a special report on this summit in Geneva where Lester Holt will be contributing. We're expecting to start that at any moment now. Coverage begins this morning here on WYFF News 4.
Meanwhile, new details on a deadly crash in Spartanburg County. One driver was killed, another hurt.
This happened last night at 6:30. Troopers say the driver of a sedan took the exit off of I-26 and tried to turn left onto Highway 146 and was hit by a truck. The coroner says 82-year-old Albert Williams was driving the sedan. He was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. The truck driver was wearing a seatbelt and was taken to the hospital.
In Abbeville County, the coroner's office has released the name of a man killed by a deputy. 54-year-old Evan Payne died Monday night. SLED said deputies were responding to a domestic situation and Payne was armed. No one else was hurt. SLED says this is the 18th reported shooting involving law enforcement this year.
To Cherokee County, where the coroner's office is investigating after a body was found in a ravine off I-85. Officials say a man inspecting a billboard found the body of Christopher Stacker at around 1 Tuesday afternoon. Family members say they last saw Stacker on Sunday night. The coroner says the death does not appear to be natural.
Now to a break in 3 cold cases in Union County. 29-year-old Cedric Woods and 25-year-old Quantavious Jeter are charged with attempted murder of Cornelius Crawford and the murder of Christopher Reinhardt. The 2 shootings happened in 2015. For the 3rd cold case, Dylan Thomason is charged with the murder of his former wife, Haley Thomason. The sheriff says they had 10 more cold cases in the area, 6 in the county alone. If you have a tip, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers.
Right now in Northwest Georgia, an operator of a Georgia nursing home is charged with cruelty. The facility was found without AC. This man named Kent Womack runs the Woodhaven Senior Living Facility in Dade County. Deputies were told Monday the staff quit because they found no working air conditioning and say the only nurse on site had been there for 32 hours. The residents have been removed.
A man is accused of opening fire at a North Carolina police station after killing his mother and grandmother. Winston-Salem police say the suspect fired more than 24 rounds. Officers chased him for several miles. Then the suspect was shot in a shootout with police. The suspect is now in the hospital.
Right now in northern Illinois, a race to protect a river from runoff from a chemical plant fire. The massive fire started on Monday. The focus has been on safeguarding Rockton's drinking water. Once the river is secure, firefighters will use a blanket of foam to help smother the burning fire, fueled by 500,000 gallons of oil. Officials are still looking into what caused the fire. 2 firefighters had minor injuries.
New video shows the latest eruption of Europe's largest active volcano. Lava shot out from Italy's Mount Etna. Officials recorded gas bubbles with strong explosions heard as far as 28 miles away. Etna is the largest of Italy's 3 active volcanoes.
Happening today, all Food Lion stores will host walk-in interviews. The available positions vary by store, but may include a mix of full-time and part-time roles. The interviews will be going this morning from 9 to noon and from 4 to 7 this evening. If you can't make it today, you can look at available jobs at foodlion.com/careers.
Also happening today, a Lawrence County Community and Career Resource Fair. It's a partnership between the state's Department of Social Services and Workforce and Employment, along with Harvest Hope Food Bank and the Blood Connection. The job fair includes 24 employers in hospitality, healthcare, retail, food services, and more. It'll be today from 9 to noon at the National Guard Armory near Clinton High School.
Next Tuesday, the Greenville County School District will hold a job fair. It will be at the Lifelong Learning Center on Wilkins Street. Some of the positions include bus drivers, custodians, and food service members. This event will be from 9 in the morning until noon.
More jobs coming to South Carolina. The global wine and spirits company E&J Gallo Winery is set to build a new production facility in Chester County. It's expected to create more than 400 new jobs over the next 8 years. That's according to Governor McMaster's office. It's going to help the company's distribution along the East Coast. The expected investment is $423 million.
And today, astronauts will conduct a spacewalk to install new solar arrays to help power the International Space Station. NASA flight engineer Shane Kimbrough will be part of the spacewalk. There will be another one on Sunday to work on the solar arrays.
Back here on Earth, check out this incredible stunt in Slovakia. Red Bull pulled off an inverted plane stunt to show off its new F1 car. The driver of the car had a special mirror installed to see the plane flying above him. And the pilot said he could not see the car, had to look at the runway to judge his distance.
Wow.